Let's see now what happens as the grid is assembled for our final standing start of the season. For the last time in Season 1, drivers are set to get their engines revved up, putting it out of neutral, and getting it into gear. We are underway in the British Grand Prix. 18 laps of racing ahead of us, and one driver going to spin rather quickly as the rest of the field gets on the way, led by Jarno Kalsch. Jarno gets away through the opening sector of the circuit, and so Liam O'Sullivan moves up to second with Matthias Strauss there in third. Louis Hesketh going to be fourth, and then Ben Mulrine in fifth, so definitely some major changes. As you saw there, Alexander Bonney having some trouble, and it looks like further on back, Bart Firestein, Patrick Silvazzi, more of the same. Patrick going to be down to 10th from the pole position, and now drivers going to be training their way through together in a single file line for the most part, as Moore is trying to make up spots. He goes to the inside now in Zachary Mertz, and it looks like Mertz going to get loose. And just like that, getting out of the way of every other driver, it's going to be the number 92 down into 11th. Firestein and Bonney, the only other drivers further back, as Jarno now going to make his way around to finish off this first lap, and he is advantageous. Rookie of the race so far going to be Louis Hesketh, but he's got Ben Mulrine all over him at the same time, both of which now going to be battling, and Mulrine looking to the inside and trying to dive lower. Can't quite get it immediately, and now going to make it a side-by-side stick right out the corner into the first DRS zone for the drivers. Push to pass will be rather active, and here comes Julian Altena getting blocked high and low by both drivers respectively. Mulrine going to side a stick his foot into it regardless. Trying to look for the switch-over maneuver. He'll get it right there, and Mulrine now going to give Louis Hesketh a little bit of room on the outside, but that's all that Louis is going to have to deal with here as the two drivers remain side by side, now making it along the way, and you can see rounding these bends, taking the corners, Louis Hesketh and, of course, Ben Mulrine in their own right, as quick and as talented and holding that battle side by side. Here now, Ben's going to get back on the way ahead of Louis Hesketh, 4th and 5th. Stedman, who is the fastest driver in final practice, you're going to see there the number 84 machine goes up to the top side, gives a little bit of room, and now going to split the 94 of Hesketh in the middle. Louis dropping all the way down into the 10th position, right on board with Hesketh here for just a moment. Moore's been able to make his way up from a dismal qualifying effort in which he could not get an officially validated time in. Now he's back in the picture, inside the top 5, and looking for podium contention. Mulrine dives low, going to make it his first pass on the lap, and he gets up into 3rd, only to go wide. Now he's going to have to let 2 drivers go right around him. He has to defend low. Matthias Strauss gives him just enough room again, and Mulrine, despite the mistake, hangs tough and holds 4th and 3rd. How about Ben Mulrine continuing that defensive drive? Matthias Strauss going to stay all over him, as does Liam O'Sullivan just up ahead. And here now, it looks like Jonathan Moore, contact, up into the air. Multiple drivers coming through. Moore with a big damage, and it's going to be a big slowdown as the 2 drivers are now going to be caught up and destroyed. There's Ben Mulrine, and there is Jonathan Moore. Moore is still driving, and he keeps it just straight. Diving down to the inside, Santos now going to have the advantage, and through the apex of the corner, he has got himself ahead. But Matthias Strauss is due to fight back, can't quite find the movement, and so going to be weaving and bobbing, only to see Santos up to 3rd. Strauss and Santos battle again, and it looks like now on new rubber, it's going to be Matthias Strauss advantageous. He'll weave and bob up and down the track, taking it all the way down to the bottom of the inside, only to block right back up with Lucas Santos yet again. Different perspective here. Take a look from Lucas Santos one more time, and you'll see it. He's copying the moves as close as he can to the competitor ahead of him in Matthias Strauss, looking for the opportunity to take hold. Now it's going to be Lucas Santos on the push to pass yet again, looks like now it's going to pay off. Down and in, using the push to pass. Looks like now Lucas Santos gets up in a fourth yet again. Here to the inside, it's going to be Patrick Zovazzi taking it up top with no choice. He had it down to the inside on the opening corner, but now he'll have to go the hard way and the long way around. O'Sullivan going to give just enough room up top. Zovazzi likewise. And for the Altona Autosport crew, trying to hang on to a podium and a second place finish at that. Liam now going to be careening down the straight and trying to use all the tactics of defense he has left. It's going to be wheel to wheel. Now Sullivan once again having the inside. Will Zovazzi let go? That he does not. And it looks like now Liam gonna have a chance to just barely get the better exit. And we're making our way around yet again and through the initial start-finish line. This is not where the lap concludes, but here we go again for the final portion of the circuit. In the Arena Grand Prix configuration, both circuits are combined together, and Liam O'Sullivan made it through one circuit together. Let's see now how Liam reacts. The gap has diminished drastically, 0.4 of a second. What was a lap ago about 5 seconds back. Surely now that has changed, and now it looks like Liam O'Sullivan is going to be on once again a huge watch. And here he goes into the first corner of the circuit. It looks like now it's going to be a spin. Lucas Santos goes around, and he will give up multiple positions. Jonathan Moore now going to make it up inside the top 5. Matthias Strauss gets away. Lucas Santos, unforced error, and O'Sullivan has to give up a little bit of time, and now he'll have Matthias Strauss on him. Unloading through the final turns, the number 41 Machina Kosh. He's got himself a championship to celebrate now as he makes his way down to the front straightaway. This is it. Straight up dominance here in Silverstone, and his third win comes with no spectacle. It was dominant, it was force. Jarno Kosh is the Sprint Series champion and gets it done here from Silverstone. Meanwhile, the battle for second remains all the same. Patrick Zovazzi just ahead, and it's going to be now Liam O'Sullivan there in third. Strauss behind, third and fourth they will remain. It looks like Liam will hold on for the podium. Strauss stays behind. Patrick Zovazzi there, he stays in second. With Jarno Kosh, your winner, third win of the season. Kosh is your champion. Jarno Kosh will win tonight's event in the British Grand Prix and the championship as well. Patrick Zovazzi in second, Liam O'Sullivan third, and Matthias Strauss position number 4. It's going to be fifth for Jonathan Moore, sixth for Lucas Santos, seventh for Ben Mulrine, and Dave Stedman eighth, with Zachary Mertz ninth, and Alexander Bonney 10th. Louis Hesketh 11th, Bart Firestein in 12th, and Julian Altena, the final driver, 13th of which